Hey, girlies. Hey, 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 hey. Welcome back. I miss y'all. Hey, hey. Tara, when I finish live, I need to call you and talk to you. So be available. Okay? Hey. Hey, everybody. YouTube and IG. We're back. Oh, it's hot. I'm always hot, right? Hey, guys. I always wait for a little bit till at least 7:05 to see if more people gonna come in, so I don't have to keep repeating myself. But how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? I haven't seen y'all in weeks. I had a hell of a few weeks. I gotta be honest. I'm moving. I'm shifting a little bit. I had a hell. Um. See, the ring gonna be in my eyes. The ring is in my eyes. Okay. I had a hell of a couple of weeks, but I'm here. But God. That's all I can say is but God. But how's everybody doing? What is going on with you? We made it another week. That's all that matters. Let's take a drink. Let's take a drink, y'all. You know I'm ready. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This is water. I'm hydrating because I got some shenanigans going on. I've been drinking a lot, so I'm hydrating. It ain't even liquor, but we gonna drink. I've been drinking. I've been drinking all these liquor. Woo! It's hot in here, as always. Hey, YouTube family. Hey, IG family. Let me see who's coming on in here. Hey, one pretty doll with the popping lips. I see ya. Yes, honey. We're going to talk tonight. Let's talk tonight. I'm going to spit some facts that I found on the computer first. I always spit the facts. And then we can go into whatever we want to talk about. Let me see what's popping over here. Over here. Over here. Yeah, a few more minutes and then we're going to get started. Thank y'all for coming, as always. As always. Hey, Shell, welcome. MSG, welcome. A few more minutes, guys. A few more minutes. And then we're going to get started. Thank y'all for coming. That ring is in my eyes. Look at that chin. Sis needs to lose a couple. Hey, sister, welcome to Kicking It with Kay. You never come. This is a surprise. This is a shock. You probably saw the topic. You always wanting to talk about that. So you probably saw the topic. Let me fix this a little bit. There we go. Now I can talk to the peoples. All the peoples. YouTube peoples, the IG peoples. All right, we're gonna get started. I was gonna wait a few more minutes. I usually wait till 7:05, but I'm tired as hell, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. And we're gonna go ahead and get this party started. Ha ha ha. Yeah. All right. So tonight's topic is about sex. The good, the bad, and the ugly. We all about that life, right? We grown. So, I want to talk about some stereotypes, some myths, faking orgasms, emotion versus lust. Thanks, boo. Emotions versus lust. All the good things. So first, I just wanted to spit some facts because I just typed in sex in Google just to see what they had to say, to see what we was going to come up with. And this is some reasons that they say we should have sex. That is okay for us to have sex every day. And it was a list of reasons, 20 reasons, but I only took a couple. It was exercise, good for a woman's heart. They say that having sex a couple of times a week is good for our heart. Women's heart. I can only assume it's good for men too, but they're saying it's good for a woman's heart. Cures headaches, and that's a myth. I thought that was a myth, but they saying it's fact. Lower stress. Says live a longer life, parentheses, sharpens your mind, makes you happy. good for mental health, helps fight off common colds. Apparently having sex builds vitamin C. I didn't know that, but that's probably why I'm good with it, because I'm over here. Helps you sleep. And that was just a few that I took. And then I took some other information, and it was just like, again, stress busters, elevates your mood instantly. And so the question was, where all these comments came from, is it okay to have sex every day? And they're saying yes, it's okay to have sex I don't know anybody to have sex every day. I have it often, but I don't know about every day. And they're saying that it's a good thing. I'm reading comments. Big Country says it's great for your health. MSG says is true with the headache. I always thought that was a myth with the headache, but I guess they're saying no. From what I read, they're saying it's the thing. Things we should do after sex: wash your ass. They're saying not even with any soap, just a hot cloth to wipe off bacteria that y'all both shared. Pee. Drink a glass of water, because it's always better to pee. Drink a glass of water after sex, because it's always better to pee to get the bacteria out. And that was just a couple of things that I read. I didn't want to get right. I always try to spew off facts prior to going into conversations. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a professional, but I rather spew off some facts before we get to the real gritty shit. You know how we do. So myths about certain things with sex. For me, as I got older, they like, does size matter? And I always thought size mattered. Um, but I learned throughout my life that size does not matter. I've had some big ones, I've had some little ones. And if they know what they're doing, all is well. So to me, size don't matter. I had someone that was definitely not what I'm used to. I'm into the bigger things in life. And he was an older guy. He knew what the hell he was doing. We never had a problem. Hey, smiling cousin, thank you for joining. Um, so for me, size never mattered. I mean, it mattered initially because you young and you're like, I don't want that little, I can't do nothing. But as I learned going through life and life's experiences, it really doesn't matter if he knows what. Now I ain't saying that it got to be a pinky. Ain't nobody's dealing with no. I'm not doing that. But what I'm saying is, if it's a decent size and he knows what he's doing, he a grown ass man, and it's about pleasing your partner, then I think it should be okay. Because I've had some, and I had some, I ran from a couple too. Let's be clear. Like, I mean, let's be clear here now. I mean, it's nice to have a nice size, but when you sitting there with a damn arm, stop thinking that you're going to just rip my uterus out, like shift my uterus. We're not doing that. So to me, it doesn't. I think it depends on the person. Maybe your attachment, maybe your lust for them, maybe your emotional connection with them. At this point in my life, I know for a fact. For me, I don't know about y'all. For me, size don't matter. How y'all feel about that? I don't know. I'm reading a comment. MSG says, no, it don't, boo. It's about the connects and the rhythm. Okay, yeah, absolutely. I feel the same way. And I learned that the hard way. So now, I'm a little bit more humble when it comes to that. He ain't got to pull out an arm. He don't. He don't got to pull out an arm. I mean, let it. Okay, let's talk this. What do you prefer, length or width? It's about the connection. Yeah, I got what you were saying, MSG. What do y'all prefer, length or width? Um, damn, that's a hard one. Um, I like a little both, but if I had to choose, I would say width. I would definitely say width. Um, length is good. I mean, yeah, I would say width over length, because you can have a long one, and I had that before, a long one, and it was skinny and it wasn't hitting what I needed it to hit. So I'm gonna say width. What y'all say? MSG said both. No, I say both, but if you had to choose, if you had to make a choice, would it be length or would it be width? That's the thing. Which one? What would it be? Yeah. Big Country is saying width. I'm gonna say width too. Um, yeah, let's talk about I say width. Everybody saying width. Okay. Amen, amen. Girth. Ain't that the same damn thing? A big country, girth, width, I don't know. The thick of the sticker. I'm about that life. So with absolutely. I'm with that. I'm with the shits. Um, all right. Let's talk about when you first had sex. I know I had sex way before it was time for me. I was a young teenager and didn't know what was going on. But I have to say I was the last of one of my friends. So I was proud about that. But I had sex way before it was time for me to have sex. Fuck. I had my first, excuse my language, for the people that might watch this and be offended. None of my friends on here are. But I had sex and had my daughter when I was 17. My oldest when I was 17. So I was out there living that life, sneaking, after school, you sneak over to the person's house or your parents was working and that was the thing. I'm reading comments. Hold on, guys. Let me read some of these comments. If I had to choose with, yes, absolutely one pretty doll. With because MSG is saying with because it has to hit the right spots. That's what I just said. I said the width you kind of I had a long skinny one and it really wasn't, it was but yeah, you see we ain't together. Okay. So yep, it sounds better. Oh, Big Country says girth sounds better than width. Girthy withy. I'll take both. Um, yeah, so back to what I was saying. Yeah, I was being a little fresh and grown, and I think it's because I wasn't educated. Like back in the day, your parents weren't talking about having sex. Your mother wasn't telling you about having sex. The conversation was don't. You know what I'm saying? So I tried to educate mine a little bit. I'm talking to my 12-year-old, not in graphic detail, but I'm talking to my 12-year-old about it. Like I've had a conversation with her about it, quite a few conversations, because I want her to be prepared. I want her to understand that it can be the bomb and it could be special, but it has to, it has to be on your time. Don't let nobody pressure you into it. So I was trying to get into the conversation, sex before 18. I definitely had sex before I was 18. Hell, I had my first baby when I was 17. So I try to educate my daughter because I think a lot of us had sex before 18. And I ain't saying it was wrong. I ain't saying it was right, but I just want to educate mine a little bit better. Will they listen? I don't know, but at least I can say I educated. You know what I'm saying? Moving right along. Um, let's talk about faking orgasms. Can we talk about that? Can we talk about it? My reason for that throughout my years, number one, like I said, I had sex when I was young. So I wasn't really educated. I really didn't know it was supposed to feel the way it feel right now. And you kind of, and my oohs and my ahs didn't come from pleasure. My oohs and my ahs came from it was painful. And they was trying to tear it up. It was rabid. It was like bang, 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 bang. And they, oh, I'm tearing this shit. And they really wasn't tearing it up. Yeah, they was tearing it up to fucking smithereens. Yeah, that's what they was doing. So I faked a lie. Did I make this B-boy from Brooklyn? It took a long time for me to get to where I needed to be with sex because I was faking it till I make it. Faking, faked MSG. Wait, let me read the comments. Yeah, Smiling Cousin says, "Yep, I did, and we talk to the boys all the time. Yep, you got to talk to your kids about this because you don't want them to make the same mistakes you have. That's the crazy part about it is they gonna do what they want to do anyway because their friends are telling them something different, but you want them to know and be better." MSG says fake plenty. Ugh. Yeah, I fake plenty too. I mean, I can say what I'm 42 now. Do, 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 my late 20s going into my 30s is probably when I stopped faking because it was like I had to get what I needed to get. So let me teach you, let me show you. Like I really started talking to them. I'm straightforward and blunt. I wasn't trying to hurt nobody's feelings, but if we all gonna be in this bed together, meaning me and you, then I need to talk you through this because you ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing. So that's when I started, saying, oh, kiss here, touch here, do this. Cause it's like I'm not doing this. This ain't what we're gonna be doing. I'm a whole grown ass woman. Um, Sister Lovely says, I definitely faked them before. Yeah, absolutely. Because I really believe we do that because we care, or we don't want to hurt somebody's feelings, or whatever the case may be. It's like you just don't want to have that. That's an uncomfortable conversation. Like, you fucked me 30 times and I only came one. I mean, I don't know. It's other reasons, but for me, it was like I didn't want to hurt their feelings, or I was young and shouldn't have been doing the shit anyway. So with that being said, I faked a lot. And now I'm making up for it. I'm like in a fucking marathon in my 40s because I'm trying to catch up on all the ones I missed out. Bang, bang. So, let me see what else. Big Country is saying she, and that's what she said. She, who hasn't faked them? Let us get this over. I got shit to do. Yeah, get the shit over because you sweating on me, you're pouncing on me. My uterus is shifted, and I mean, let's move it along. So that's something that you live and you learn. You young. We know we wasn't supposed to be out there doing that stinky leg and all that extra stuff, but we did, and here we are, grown, pumping and coming. We good with it now. We off to a great. We was off to a rocky start. We better now. We better. Let's talk about emotion versus lust. For me, I've had both experiences where, I lusted for somebody and the shit was bomb. But I also had experiences that I feel like if I wasn't emotionally attached, I probably wouldn't have came for that person. So I've had both where I had an emotional attachment, and I think that's why the sex was so bomb, because I was emotionally invested. But I also had sex where I wasn't emotionally invested at all. Like I literally had this guy that I was fucking from 98 to probably, let me think, probably to like 2015. From 98 to 2015, off and on, in between relationships. And when I needed it, I would call him. No emotional attachment. We were friends for years. We're not friends now because he didn't want to give it to me one night, and I was pissed. I'm a sexually active person. And I called him and he was like, I'm looking for more. And it's time for me to have a wife, so we can't do this no more. So I just blocked him on all circuits. Y'all know I like to block people because what the fuck you mean? We've been fucking since 98 and now you giving up on us? You a quitter? Nigga, please. Anyway, excuse my language. That's why I have this it's not for kids, it's adults only. But yeah, and I had that relationship, that physical relationship from 98 to 2015. And that shit was a bomb. And that was driven off of lust. But I've also had emotional attachments with my relationships. And I don't think if we were emotionally attached, I don't think for those emotional attachments, I could have just had lust with them. But because I loved them, I was emotionally invested and it felt so good and it was right. But those are some of the people that I had to teach. I don't think if I wasn't emotionally attached to them, I don't think I could have had that same relationship that I had with that guy from 98 to 2015. Because he came in knowing what to do. Like, Tim's on, what we doing? So I mean, emotional versus lust. I mean, I've had both sides of that, and the shit was bomb. So I'm all for it. Okay, I actually kind of covered this a little bit. I said, did your parents talk to y'all about sex? I know mine didn't. Did y'all's? Did y'all parents talk to y'all about sex? Because mine didn't. And my grandmother raised me, and I wasn't about to sit with Barbara Ann Smith and talk about no sex. She wasn't. Although I know she was fucking. She was definitely fucking because she had 8 kids. But it was never a conversation in my house. Did your parents talk to y'all about sex? Was my house the only household that wasn't having those conversations? MSN. Why I keep calling you MSN, Shell? MSG said, nope. Delicious Sissy says nope. Smiling Cousin said yes. Aunt Sandra was talking to you, or your father was talking to you about sex? Or you saying yes, meaning we couldn't talk to grandma about that? Tell me, because I need to know. And Smiling Cousin, and if they was, please tell me what they were saying. I would love to know. Oh, I'm shifting. I'm sorry, guys. Sister Lovely says, I was told not to do it until I was married, and I definitely didn't listen. Yeah, that was the general consensus in my hood, in my neighborhood, is like, you don't want to do it. Men ain't shit. Yada yada yada. Don't do it. Go ahead, going out there and Girl, I was on it. I was on it like an after school special because I damn sure was cutting and going to the summit in Neptune and get my freak on with my baby father. So yeah, nobody ever said nothing to me about it. Smiling cousin says, "Stop talking about grandma." Grandma was fucking. Um, Smiling cousin said, "My mom did, and Biddy wasn't be." Oh, I didn't know I was trying to talk to you about. Okay, well, so I guess apparently some people were. That's why I'm trying to talk to mine because I'm like, listen, don't get out here in these streets and act a fool. Don't do it. Don't do it. What else I got on here? I covered this already. Is it okay to have sex every day? I say yes. I say yes, even through the periods, through the red lights. Put that towel down, meet me in the shower. I'm over here, a whole grown woman. It doesn't really matter. When I want it, I want it. So, yes, I feel like it's okay to have sex. And according to the statistics, it's good for me. It's good for my heart. It's good for my mental health. It's good for my sleeping pattern. It's good for exercising. The Surgeon General say, go and get your freak on. So, and it elevates your moods. It says, so I'm good with it. Just make sure you wash your ass, with warm water, do a little peeing after, drink a little water so you can pee. You good. We straight. We straight. Let me see what else. I covered this already too. I jumped ahead and covered some other stuff. MSG says, how about men who are affectionate the first night? Men that are affectionate the first night? Is that what you're saying? I haven't had too many men that are affectionate. Oh, recently, okay, recently I have, but that hasn't been my experience throughout my lifetime. It's a bang, 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 yeah, yeah. So, are you saying, MSG? What about men that are affectionate the first night? Is that what you're saying? Because I'm not understanding what you're saying. Say it again for me, Joe. Um, let's see here. Sister Lovely says, is it just me or has sex gotten so much better after 40? Girl. They say it get better when you're 50. They say it get better when you're in your 40s, but they say it get better when you're in your 50s. But let me tell you something. Some of the best sex I have ever had. Yes, 40s. 40s is it. I'm with that 40 life. In my 30s, my end of my 30s, I started learning different things or whatever. But yeah, definitely in my 40s. And definitely the desire to have it way more than I've ever had has been in my 40s. So yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with that. MSG says, I'm trying to look at two cameras, y'all. I'm sorry, so I'm here. No, the ones who are and who are not. I'm confused. Is anybody understanding what Shelly is saying? Wait, let me see. I'm gonna go back up to her comment. It says, how about men who affectionate and the ones not? And then it says, no, the ones who are and the ones who are not. Meaning, talk about the men that who are affectionate and talk versus the ones that are not. Yeah, we could talk about that because, like I said, I've experienced the bang, 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 and in my present life, it's a mix. I got a little blend right now. It's a bang and a kiss, and a kiss and a bang, and I kind of like it. It's the blend. You know how to keep it leveled. It's a level to it. It's a level to it. Everybody got to be pleased, and I'm kind of happy in my present life of sexual activity. I Hey Fendi, welcome. I see Big Country says I have had several conversations with my kids. We real around here. It's life, and I'd rather talk to them than learn some shit from their friends that's not correct. I agree. I absolutely agree. Let's hope these they listen to us. I feel the same way. I absolutely feel the same way. Delicious says, no, it's not just you. Sex is amazing since I turned 40. But that's because you're a freak anyway, but I won't put your business down the street. But yeah, it is. Sex is absolutely amazing since I've been in my 40s. Yes, 40s, Big Country says. MSG says, Sister Lovely. Yes, the 40s is the bomb. Yeah, the 40s is the bomb. I'm out here living my best life right now, and I'm enjoying every bit of it. And I appreciate my sex life. Hey, Finzi, I see you, boo. MSG says because it has to do with the connection with sex. Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying, Show. That's why I wanted to do the lust versus emotion. Like, I've had, like I was telling y'all, I've had this partner that, well, a friend of mine that we dipped into the pond, and we was over 10 years getting it. It was lust, and I liked it. It was because we just knew what we wanted. But when you are emotionally attached to somebody, it seemed like that shit is even better. That shit is through the roof. I'm saying a lot of shits, and I don't know how you two gonna feel about this. I apologize. Um, yeah, when it's an emotional attachment. Damn, y'all, we ain't even been drinking. I'm sorry. Let's take a little sip. Y'all know what that bell is. Let's take a little sip and get back. We'll get back to that. For the new people, delicious. And anybody else that's new, when that bell goes off, it's time to take a sip of your liquor. So if you ain't got no liquor, grab none, grab some. I'm gonna do a full disclosure. This is water. I've been really turned up these last couple of weeks, and I'm going away next week, so I'm going to be really turned up again. So I'm trying to drink a gallon of water because it's just been that type of party over here. Um, Okay, let's talk about oh, Delicious said you're wrong, sissy. All right, what else we want to talk about? What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, let's talk about this. Okay. This conversation, it, the conversation is that good. Forget to drink. Oh, you forget to drink. Yeah, all right, so let's talk about toys. Are we doing toys, ladies? Is the toys coming out in that bedroom? Like, because here's the thing. I had a bag full of all shapes and sizes, all colors. Remember when back in the day when your girlfriends always wanted to have one of them sex toy parties? So I wanted to support all y'all heifers. Y'all had 1,000 sex toys. So we was in there hollering and screaming, putting dicks on our mouth, taking pictures, dick straws. It was just a whole dick monopoly session. Like it was just dicks everywhere. And we was just taking pictures and acting a damn fool. We don't have them. We should have one of them parties, girls. We should have us a dick party soon. We gotta get out of this COVID because I don't know where the hell y'all have this been. Don't come in here coughing on me and bringing me shit. I ain't no God. But what I'm saying, remember back in the day when they always had them parties and we was always having them parties. I must have brought 30 dicks and they was all in the closet because I don't really like it. Here's the thing. For me, I had them, but I really wasn't using them because I can't get out of my mind. Now, to each his own. I never really been one to masturbate because I can't get out of my mind. I'm over and it's not doing nothing for me. So do y'all got toys? Like, okay, let me go full disclosure on you. I have a toy, but it ain't even a big one. It's a bullet and it's about this long, it's about this thick, and it's got one powerful and it does it for me. Like, and here's the thing, I got to be on wits end. Like, ain't had sex in a long fucking time to pull it out and all that stuff. And it hasn't been the case, because I could just go into my Dicodex, which I haven't had to do because y'all know I have been in this toxic relationship for years. But let me just do a full disclosure real quick, y'all. For the girls that's on here, y'all know me. I got a whole new boo. We'll talk about that later. Tara, I'm gonna call you after this, and I'm happy. If you watching, hi baby. So anyway, yeah, y'all got toys. Y'all got toys. Tell me about these toys. This toy life. I mean, did I get the wrong ones? Because some of y'all be excited. Oh, I got the. Remember when everybody was hollering about that rabbit? I never had the rabbit, but I had the monkey. I had this. It was about this fucking thing. It was big as hell, and it was purple. And then it had a monkey that was holding on to a banana like this. And when it vibrated, the banana used to do the click and shit. And then that was that. And it was just way too big for me. I was like, well, I don't know who gorilla y'all got this off, but I'm not that girl. So yeah, I just put her on in the closet. I tried a few times, but it just no. Yeah, one the thing. Let me see. Yes to the toys. Gotta spice it up. Sister Lovely is saying. Big Country is saying a big bag. I did. I had a whole, but I threw them away when I moved to the old house because my daughter kept going in my closet playing with my shoes and shit. I'm like, one day she gonna discover these dicks and say, "What? Who is she? Is she really my mother?" So I had to give them up when I came. Yes, delicious. Sissy, you have toys. Um, Big Country said, I can't stand you. MSG said, I had a boyfriend who was mad at me because I pulled out my toys. Oh, maybe he felt offended. He was like, well, I thought I was the only one in the room with the dicks. You're going to pull out a whole bag of dicks on me? And I'm sitting here, what is it? And why did you? Why? Because you a freak or you wanted to spice it up and he was offended? Tell me about that. Let's get into that. Um, Big Country said, wait, I want a call. Wait, I want a call to shit. I don't know what the hell you're saying. Wait, I want a call to shit. You're gonna have to explain that to me. Sister Lovely said the rabbit was the shit. Everybody was talking about this rabbit. I never got it. I had the gorilla and the monkey. The rabbit. Wasn't it like pink? And it had the things that popped in it when you turned it like pop, 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 pop. I remember that, but I never got it because I was never really into them. I was buying them. Welcome, K Love It. I was buying them because I was trying to support my friends. Bag full of dicks. Delicious. Let me see what she said. I got a box that's full of all different toys. I love them and he loves them too. Well, who the hell is he? I'll have to call you after I call Tara. You're laughing my butt off. MSG said because he didn't last long and I wanted more. Oh, damn. No, that is the worst. Yo, so he shouldn't have been offended. Maybe his ego was, he was like, well, damn. Okay. All right. Understandable, brother. You probably had needed to get your pill or something because sister was sitting there with a whole wet thigh and nothing was popping off. So, I mean, Delicious said they got this new one out called The Rose. Wow, girls, we're gonna have to Google this when we get off. It's called The Rose, they say. That's what my sister said. She a real freak. Sorry, sis. Um, Big Country says, call me. I want to know about the new boo. Oh, yeah. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? Since that's what we're going to do, I'm gonna call you and Tara. We're gonna do a video chat. And I'm gonna call you and Tara. And sis, you want me to tap you in? Because these is my friends. We'll just all talk real quick after this. I ain't gonna keep y'all up. I know y'all got jobs. I got laid off. I'm on unemployment, so I ain't got work. But yeah, we'll talk about that. Absolutely. Sister Lovely says, yes, ma'am. Um, MSG said worst ever. She said, poor boo, he couldn't keep up with the because MSG got the thick thighs, honey, the thick thighs and the juicy booty. He probably was overwhelmed, honey. You got a lot going on, thick thighs, your butt, your lips is thick, you're pretty. He probably couldn't take you had too much for him. That's what you had too much for him, sis. What about foreplay? What do we think about foreplay? Do we have to have it? Is it a must? Is it a way you like to be kissed on your neck, on the back of your neck? You like your titties up? You like your ass? Like, what are we doing? Like, for me, it's a must. And I've had men that just want to just do the rub on the and it didn't work for me. It was like, no, we're definitely going to. Oh, that's another thing I always say, and I actually said this to my new babe. I was like, all hands on deck. That's my thing. All hands on deck. That's why I can't mentally get out of my head with this Bible shit. I mean, I've done it and succeeded, but it's not my thing. It's not my go-to, like because I always got all hands on deck. But that's my thing, like all hands on deck, meaning I need you to be like a fucking octopus. Not, I need you to grab me, kiss me. Like it's a must for me. Like we're not doing anything. We're not going to the next step. I love to kiss. I love foreplay. So like it's a must for me. You can't just come in and be like, you're out, bro. You probably won't even be called. And I'm blocking you. And the people that know me know me. You will get blocked. Okay? Foreplay. MSG says, I enjoy foreplay. Absolutely. Sister Lovely says, foreplay is definitely a must. I agree. I agree, but it's not like a must for. Well, you know what? I was gonna say it's not a must for men. It's a must for grown ass men because I feel like grown ass men is out to making sure you good before they do whatever they want to make sure you good. Nobody wants their names to be smeared. So yeah, I think grown ass men understand that foreplay is very much a part of the package. What about anal? Let's talk about anal. Let's talk about it. Never really been my thing, but I know people that love it. I know people that only do that. Like maybe have sex once a week or once a month, regular sex, but love anal sex and will have anal sex like 2-3 times a week. It's never really been my thing because for the majority of the time, I've always had a man who was packing, and I don't want to pack a fucking thing. Excuse me, YouTube. I'm cussing a lot. Forgive me. Yeah. So anal has never really been my thing. Now here's the thing. I can count on one hand that I did it. Like I was on my period. My man wanted some. I didn't really feel like sucking dick. So I gave it to him, and yeah, on one hand, I can say that I've done it, but it's definitely not my thing. Yeah, I don't care how many times they say relax. It's never gonna be relaxed. Like stop. Um, let's see. Big Country says foreplay is great, but sometimes you need a quickie. No, no, absolutely. I'm about that quickie. Usually my go-to for a quickie in the house if I'm in a relationship and in here with my children, is babe, I need you to come in the closet because this shelf and shit. Can you come in here and fix this shelf? And that's cool. We're we about to get in this closet and tear this shit up, buddy. So yeah, I definitely a quickie is definitely quickie, and a quickie is so sexy and exciting. You might get caught by the kids, your mother might go like it's everything, and I'm for it. I'm for it. Um, one pretty doll says anal ouchie. You got that fucking right. Yeah, you maybe I should have tried anal when I was a teenager and shit, and the guys wasn't that big or something. Cause right now yeah, it's really not my thing. It's like, oh, it's your birthday and you want it. Well, it's our anniversary. We drunk as hell. You might have slipped in there and I didn't say nothing for 2 seconds, but it's definitely not my go-to. It's not gonna be like, oh man, yeah, you want it? I'll get it. No thanks. Sister Lovely says anal is a birthday or Christmas situation only for me. Not really my thing. I just said that. Absolutely. It's just really not my thing. I tried it, but it's not something that I'm super excited to do. Delicious says. MSG says anal's okay, but not my choice if I had to pick. Absolutely. Welcome, Ty. Big Country is saying, I agree with Tara, special occasions. Yeah, me too. And sometimes I need you to forget that it's a special occasion because I ain't bringing that shit up. Um, let's see. All right, what else we want to talk about? Multiple positions. I mean, we get stuck in a rut with these positions and stuff, and you like what you like, but are we doing multiple positions? Like, are we constantly changing positions, or you got that favorite that you stick to? Now I'm about multiple. Listen, by the time the night is done and we done did what we did at least been in 3 different ones because it's just exciting. A quick flip, a quick back. It gets crazy. It gets, especially if the liquor is pouring. You done had one of them nights. You might have stepped out on the porch and got a little and the liquor is pouring, and you ain't got to work the next day, and the kids is asleep or they out. Yeah, I mean, you get to the end, like the sweat's pouring. You done flipped into a full Nelson. He done made you go, from the backwards. You was up against the fucking headboard. Like, yeah, it gets crazy. It gets crazy because I'm 40 and I'm trying to keep it spicy. So yeah, multiple positions. I don't know how y'all feel. Y'all on the one position, he hit it from the bag, or you ride him, he on you, and y'all done. Like, I'm all over the fucking place. And I'm a pretty big girl. And we gonna get to that too. But I'm a pretty big girl, and they be throwing me around like I'm about 10 pounds. So it gets exciting. I'm like, you can handle it. Oh, and you be up against the head. Like, yeah, like it's a thing. It's a thing. It's a thing. It's a thing. We is out here in these streets flipping, acrobatic. It's multiple positions. It's never one. It is definitely a night full of fun. It's like a whole fucking circus. It's like a whole fucking circus. Wait a minute. Hold on. I got to see something funny. I'm gonna come back to it. I agree with you. Okay, I read that. Sister Lovely said multiple positions is where it's at. Big Country said my comment got flagged. What did you say that your comment got flagged? Now I don't even remember. You got crazy with it. What did you say? MSG said I'm all about fun. LOL. Yes. Delicious said, wait. Delicious said, flip me. Wait, I'm still laughing at Big Country and her shit being flagged. But wait a minute. Uh Delicious said, flip me, spin me all over that damn bed. I want the sheets on the floor when we done. Yes, honey. I just had that. We was on the fucking mattress protector the other night after it was all said and done. I was like, well, God, excuse me, Lord, for that one. For inappropriate. Well, what did you say, Big Country, that was inappropriate? We was all saying the same stuff. I can't. You about to be banned. MSG says, how about the men who want you to lead in the bed and the women who want the man to lead in bed? I could be a bit submissive when it comes to sex. Like if he want to take over, as long as he ain't doing nothing crazy, I like to be submissive. But at the end of the day, it's certain things that I like to be aggressive. When I'm on top, I want to be aggressive. I want to be in control. When I want to be in control. Like don't touch me, don't touch my head, don't touch nothing, nigga. Just take this. Like relax. So I mean, it's certain things that I like to be assertive about, but then I want to be real girly and I want to be flipped, dipped, sticked, bent, pushed up against the headboard, slapped down a little bit. Used to grab my head, can't do that. He tried to do that the other night and it was like, oh, he couldn't get it. So, we did what we needed to do. It was all right. Oh, you said something about, hold on, let me see. Big Country said, if I had a chandelier, I'll be hanging from it. Amen. You probably will break the shit down and probably have to get that repaired, but I agree that would definitely be the move. Let's have a little drink. Let's have a little drink. Yes. Wait. Okay. So Big Country said, okay, so I had a separate the words. Okay, okay. Has anyone had one? Has anyone had one of what? Big Country. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming back. I need a tissue. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me, guys. I'll be right back. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. So what happened to my tissues? Oh, here they are. I'm coming, guys. I'm sorry. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm sorry. My allergies are killing me. I'm sorry. Wait. Let's read these comments because I am dying. Anal. Big Country said anal. Then she says orgasm. Then she says, okay, so I had to separate the words. I read that. Has anyone had one? I'm waiting for you to say something about that, Big Country, because I don't know. Has anyone had one of what? Delicious says that's my sister, but she says I'm the freak. I'm just saying, we all grown and shit. I got a whole new boo, y'all. I got to tell you about that. Thank you, God, for him. I have it. It was wild. You have what? Sister Lovely and Big Country is having separate conversations that I don't even know what's going on. I have it. It was wild. What did you have? I guess it's not flagged again. I'm lost. If y'all can bring me up to speed, I would really appreciate that. Are y'all digging my lighting? Because my cousin got me a ring. Let me see if I can show y'all. My cousin got me a ring and she got me a wireless microphone. I'm not using my wireless microphone. I decided I wasn't going to use it today because you could actually hear me. I did a little test before, but let me see if you can see. Can you? Can I change this? Yeah, see, my cousin got me a cute little ring and she got me a wireless microphone. So I'm over here doing it. Thank you, Ty. I appreciate the love. Um, 2 words I had to separate. Oh, okay. I hear what you're saying, Big Country. 2 words you had to separate. An anal orgasm. Oh, yeah. Let's talk about this. Has anybody besides Sister Lovely? Has anybody had an anal orgasm? I never had that because I don't really do it too much, so I'll be scared. I mean, maybe I have to venture into that and see what the hell's going on with that. But it's really not my thing because it hurts. It's not for me. It hurts. I'm feeling the pain right now. Relax. That's what they be saying. No God. No God. No, we're not relaxing. It's not the move. Let me see. All right, extra people. What are we doing with this extra people? Are we bringing extra people into our bedroom? Because I told you we're gonna talk about the good, the bad, the ugly, the freaky, the awkward. Now, here's the thing. I have this saying. that I'm reading comments. MSG says, not me. Wow, that's different. I'm assuming she's talking about the anal orgasm. Sister Lovely is saying it's actually a G spot in your anus. I've heard about that. Remember that show, Real Sex? They used to tell you little certain things about G spots in your ass and in your butt. I haven't explored that yet. I'm gonna have to look into that before I agree to any more of that activity because that's really not the move for me. But thank you for sharing because and Big Country is saying, "Oh hell no, no new friends." Oh, I was about to go into that. Are we bringing extra people into our bedroom? Now I've had every last one of my boyfriends, baby father's boyfriends, always throw that idea out there, and I'll be like, I don't know, I don't know. But then I'm real possessive, and I'm real like mine is mine. If I hear her over there like, and her face, and it ain't gonna work for me. But I've also said that when I get married, my husband can get whatever he wants. Now that would have to be like a special occasion. Like I said, like my daughter is about to be 26 and my little one's about to be 13. And I said, if my husband asks me, my husband, let's listen, let's be very clear. If my husband asked me for a child, I would give it to him. No, no, I really don't want no more children. But my husband, this is some different shit. I've had boyfriends, I had baby fathers, I've had fiancés. Husband is the next level, and I think I would probably give my husband another baby. But I also said I would probably, if he came to me and he was like not adamant, but I was gonna say adamant, but not like sweatbox, like some mush. We gonna do it. I would probably be like, okay, when we go away on vacation, if you wanted to bring somebody into the hotel, like some shit like that. Like it can't be nobody that we know, and it can't be no crazy. Like I think I probably would. My husband to me can get whatever he want, long as it's nothing crazy. So I don't know. I've thought about it. I could change my mind when it comes to that, but that's what I said. That's what I said in the past, and that's always been my thing. Like, oh, my husband could get what he want. So for the extra people in the bedroom. Anybody else bringing anybody extra in the bedroom? Man, woman, transsexual? I don't know. I don't know what y'all into, so I'm just gonna ask. Um, let's see. Let's read the comments. Do, 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 do. Like I said, Big Country said, "Oh hell no, no new friends." Sister Lovely said, "Nah, no add-ons." Big Country says, "Yo, that's so me. What you just said. I guess I'm saying like, oh, if I hear somebody over there like and her face and she enjoying mine, it's gonna be lights out." MSG says, "Not me. I don't like sharing, and people I know who brought other people, their mates sometimes go sleep with the other female behind their back." Yeah, I agree. So that's why I was like, if my husband wanted it, it would be like some shit. Like I went away to Mexico or whatever, and it was massive swingers at this adult resort, all adult resort, and they just was. I met a couple of couples from Philly, Dallas, and they kept propositioning me, "Oh, go dance with my husband." We all at the jacuzzi or we in the club. "Oh, come over here and dance with us." I'm like, "Oh, y'all about that life." So it would have to be some situation like that. It ain't gonna be nobody around the hood like, "Oh, call Tiff and see if she want to come through." You know what I'm saying? And see if nah, we're not doing that. But if we skated off somewhere and that's something that was the vibe we was having that night, I might let him enjoy himself, and then after that, I'll be like, I will fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I might do it. Okay, let's go to the comments. MSG says only my husband, maybe. Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. I said it's different. It's different levels for my husband. My husband can get a lot of things that my boyfriends and baby fathers didn't get. This is my husband. He committed to me in front of friends, family, God. We got this understanding. He respects me. He loves me. I feel safe in the space with him. I feel loved. I feel wanted. I feel appreciated. And I know this ain't no shit where he going like, you got to know your mate in this situation. So yeah, I said maybe my husband. I've always said that. It's certain circumstances in my life that I said my husband is my husband and he can get that. Big Country says I don't feel like that is something you do with a husband, maybe a boyfriend. To each his own. Big Country. I feel like I'll do it with my husband overseas or somewhere not in our state or country. Sister Lovely says if you do it, I think it should be with someone there's no emotional connection to. That's why it would be like on a vacation where the swingers was trying to get me to come dance with their husbands. It would be some shit like that because I could never be like, oh, we're the girl at my job be looking at me. No, because I'll come kill everybody. Everybody's dead. And now I got a whole charge. No, it's not gonna work. Um, let's jump into something else. I already covered this size matters. Um, let's talk about this. Do we know from the jump? Do we know from the jump? Because men always say they do. And I know in my experience, I do. I know from the jump. Like if I meet a guy at the bar or whatever, and we exchange numbers, if we had a decent conversation at the bar, or he smells a certain way, or his swag is a certain way, I'm like, oh, I'm fucking. Like y'all tell me, do y'all know? Do y'all know from jump if y'all ever met somebody in the past or whatever? Did you know from the jump that you was about to let this nigga hit that from that back? Hey, did you know? Because I knew for quite a few people, like, oh yeah, he smelled good, his swag is right. We laugh, ha ha ha. He brought me 13 drinks, and now I'm on 14, and I might want to do them tonight. But so yeah, do y'all know? Have y'all had experience where y'all knew from the jump that yeah, I'm gonna be all over this dick. I'm gonna be all over this girl. Y'all let me know. Cause I know I have. Boy, them 20s was me. Sister Love MSG says, hello. Sister Lovely says, I think you know in the first 10 minutes of meeting somebody. I do too. I do too. I think you'd be like, oh, because you know, I can remember going out a couple of years back and I was out with my girl, Shaquana, and we was at this little spot in Freehold, and I took a picture with this guy, and I put over top of the picture the mark, because I knew it wasn't nothing going on. He wasn't even my type, but he was buying us drinks all night, and I knew it wasn't ever going to happen. So it was kind of cute. I put the mark over there. He was definitely the mark. We got him. Very dimey hat. But Delicious says yes, I knew. Yeah, you definitely. I definitely had many experiences where I knew that it was going to be on and popping from gate, from the door. Um, let's have some drinks. Um, MSG says yes, some I did, and some of them I was like, what was I thinking? You got that right. Some of I was like, I gave you all this good pussy, you trash ass. Yeah, so yeah, I definitely agree. Um, are we doing loops? Do we do loops, ladies? I've never done loops. I'm extra soaky juicy over here. So I mean, some people do. I know people that be like, yeah, I prefer it. It just makes the experience better. It's some sensational lubes, it's some regular lubes, it's some fruity lubes. I never really, and that's another thing at them damn parties. I was really a supportive ass friend, buying all these fucking dildos and lubes and shit and nipple creams, and I brought mad stuff and whips, all kinds of shit from these parties back in the day, which we gonna have one when we get out of this COVID. We having one of them parties. I used to buy all kinds of shit just to support my friends. Are we doing lubes, ladies? I don't do lubes. I'm extra soaky with the juicy. Ow. Extra soaky with the juice box. Um, let me see. Yeah, I'm reading comments again. Yes. Oh, I read that already. Big Country says no, don't need it. Don't need it yet. You're right, because they say as you get older, you begin to dry out. I haven't had that experience yet. I'm not older. I'm of the older nature, but I'm not. So I ain't knocking them. Let's be clear, I'm not knocking them. I just haven't had to use them yet, and I'm praying that I never do. But if I do, don't we having a party? I'm going to get them for free because y'all brought the other shit. Because y'all brought the other shit. You heard me? Let me see here. Let me see here. What else do I got? I don't really have nothing else. I think I've covered everything that I needed to cover. So if y'all want to talk, we got a few more minutes left before the hour's up. If y'all want to talk about some other stuff, let's have a little drink first too. We could talk about whatever. The floor is open, but this was cute. I miss y'all. I miss y'all. This was fun. It's been 2 weeks since we've been on here. Thank you for all y'all prayers and everything, guys. I was going through it, my family and all that. I love y'all. Yeah, this was cute. Let's have a drink. Let's have a drink. Okay. We still talking about the loops. Um, Sister Lovely says they make a tingly one that's amazing. Oh, we're gonna have to talk about this on this phone call after. Delicious says, not yet, but I got it on stock. Just in case, but you use your stimulus check. It got you so loose. MSG said it depends on the connection because SU, I don't know what the hell that means, but I'm saying, hey, what's going on? Susan, welcome. Men don't ever come into here, so I'm happy that you came. I don't know if you're still here, but I see that you jumped on. We about to wrap this up, but this was a good talk, and I would love for you to come back next week and be a male voice. My cousin comes in here every once in a while, Haas and Hawk and Karan, but I really have men. What's up, Suta, aka Nasir? MSG says it depends on the connection because it always depends on the connection. If you get super soaky wet box ish. But this was a good conversation, y'all. This was cute, and I'm happy I'm back this week, and I'm happy y'all joined me this week. This was super sexy. This was super fun. Again, we have a few minutes if y'all want to talk openly about whatever it is y'all want to talk about, but this was fucking cute. Thank you for the newcomers who came on. It was super cute. It was super sexy. I see all the hearts going up. Boat, boat, boat. This was cute, y'all. This was too freaking cute. Yes, 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 yes. Is there anything y'all want to talk about before we get out of here? Is there anything y'all want to talk about? Thank you all who came. Thank you all that came. YouTube, Instagram. Thank you guys. Love you guys. I still see the hearts going up. I love y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here if y'all don't want to talk about nothing else because I'm tired and my badass grandson is here. And I gotta call y'all heifers, but I really want to call my man. I told him I was going to get in the bath and call him right after the show. So if we're not talking about anything else, this was really nice, Sissy. Oh, thank you, Sissy. You gotta come. You gotta come join us every Thursday night at 7:00. You gotta come join us. Um, Big Country says what we calling on Duo. Yeah, I'm gonna call y'all heifers on Duo. Michelle, love you more, boo. Michelle, I need to talk to you too. I'm gonna call you sometime this week, and we gonna talk because we definitely need to get together as girls. I love y'all to death. I'm so happy y'all came. I'm super appreciative and grateful for the friends that I have and y'all supporting me through this. And it's fun. Excuse me, it gives us the time to talk and laugh and all that good stuff. I love y'all. I'm going to end this and we're gonna come back next Thursday at 7 p.m. Kicking it with K. Okay, anytime, boo. It's 6 for me. Oh, yes, Sissy. I forgot you're in Wisconsin. Well, 6:00. You need to be here every Thursday. It's 7:00 for us. Love you too, honey bunches. Yep, I love y'all. I'm gonna end this and thank you for coming. We did it. We did it. Hey, we did it. We did another show, y'all. I'm grateful. We're gonna end it. Kicking with K, 7 p.m. every Thursday. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all next week. Out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the stream, and the video, and download the video, and share the video, and your stream and end the video.